Yo, what's up, guys? I just finished doing a video outside there in Spanish, but dude, my mosquitoes kill me. I just forget to put, I have like a cream anti-mosquitoes. It actually works, but I'm just gonna do it here inside because it's just crazy. But let's get it. I want to speak today about something they ask me a lot, right? And it's how I overcame drugs, how I overcame women, that addiction every man has to women, sex with other girls, outside your marriage. And it all comes to, a few weeks ago I was doing a podcast and I was in pure flow state. And let me try translating in English what I said in Spanish, but it was sort of like, what we see is not real. What's real is what we don't see. And I want to dig a little bit deeper into this so you guys can understand. There's going to be things that you guys will not understand today, but you guys will understand in the future. And that's the whole point, right? Of life. Life is perfect. You cannot just elevate your level of consciousness so quickly. It just requires action, a lot of action that people just don't want to put the action, but basically, God's words, the word of God is what created the universe. So basically, what you see was created by what you don't see. That's why things should start to make a little bit of sense to you. This is why I always say that every problem has a spiritual solution. It's not a solution that's going to come from this world. It's a solution that comes from up there, from inside here. The only way to receive the data, the WhatsApps, the messages from up there, which is actually going to fix all your problems, comes within, inside you, from your spirit, that would actually connect with the Holy Spirit, and you will be able to just receive all that data, right? So that's how I stopped drugs. From one day to another one, I just stopped the drugs. That's how I stopped going, wanting to have sex with women apart from my wife. Again, I never did this without my wife knowing. My wife always knew. She actually had fun with me. Actually, my wife was not the one that told me to stop. She actually had fun with me. So she didn't want me to stop, okay? I'm the one that stopped. It took obviously a lot of years to get to that point. It's not like tell you why you want to do that stuff and you do it. It's not as easy as that. It's not every man will be doing it. But it all comes to faith, bro. People misunderstand the concept. They think some people have faith, some people don't have faith, some people have more or less. That's not right. We all have the same measurement of faith. We are all sons of God, which are given the same amount of faith. We just don't know we have it, or we just don't know how to use it. Let me put you an example. I remember the first time I saw an AP, rose gold. This is Audemars Piguet rose gold, chocolate face. I know you don't see it with this dark, but in the sun, this is brown. It looks black, but it's actually brown. It's a beautiful watch. I think the most beautiful watch, in my opinion. Okay, and I do have a richer meal, but it's different. Okay, I think this is very aesthetic. And first time I saw one of this was in a supercar event, and I saw this guy wearing it. I was like, that is mind blowing. It blew my mind. I've never seen one. It's just, here in Miami, it's like a bubble. Okay, you see stuff frequently that's very not frequent. I'm from Spain. Okay, the chances of you seeing one of this in Spain, it's basically done. There will be a few, of course, but what are the chances you're going to see them? It's very rare. here in Miami it's a different bubble, but it's just very hard to see, even in Vegas. I used to live in Vegas when I saw it the first time, and I've only seen one time in Vegas a guy with this watch. And I've lived there for 3 years, and I had a Lamborghini Huracan, so I was surrounding myself with people that had supercars. And it's not like I'm not surrounding myself with people that don't have money, right? So when I saw it, I was like, so pumped. I was like, that thing is insane. And I didn't have any doubt in my mind that I was going to have it, because I had this clear thought that I wanted it. But I never was in a hurry of having it, Same as I had it with this watch, I had it with this mansion, I had it with the first Lambo I bought with the Aventador, with like being able to make a living of fitness, so you guys just like, with no faith, there's nothing, there's literally nothing. You're not gonna do nothing, It's not about the system, it's not about the structure, it's not about a funnel, it's not about doing ads. I do zero ads. I don't do a single ad, bro. I built all my personal brand with no ads. I did ads for a while, which actually I fucked it up, literally. I spent probably like over $500,000 easily in a few months between what I was paying to the people and what I spent in ads. And I didn't make more money, And when I completely stopped it from one day to another one, the next month was basically the same money made. So I was actually losing a lot of money. And to be honest, ads really fuck up your image. Ads are going to destroy your personal brand. And let me explain you real quickly with a very simple analogy why, because I love to explain stuff with comparisons, analogies. And let's say you are walking in the street in Miami, in Brickell, right? Walking the street, and this guy pulls up with a nice shirt, it's like, hey bro, like, you gotta buy these shoes, they're amazing, just come around the corner, I'll show them to you. And you're like, no, thank you, bro, thank you. Just keep insisting, no, thank you. Then they're like, bro, just get away from me, I just don't want them, you're being annoying, bro. Next day you're walking, the same guy, same thing, fuck. Next day you're walking, the same guy, same thing. Next day you're walking, the same guy, same thing. There's no way, even if you actually liked night, that you actually not going to create actually negative. You want to distance yourself from that brand. You actually, even if you liked it, now you don't want to buy it. Okay, and now you're just walking in the mall, you need some shoes, and you're like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna buy Nikes because I'm over these people, and I'm actually gonna jump in the Adidas store and buy them because they didn't tell me to buy it. I'm actually gonna buy them. So that's ads, basically, just forcing yourself in the face of someone when that someone actually doesn't want. And look, bro, I don't care about but like, what about like doing ads to give value, bro? No, okay? No one wants to just something pop up in their face when they don't want it. Just, if you want to give value, give it, like I'm doing right now. People that want to actually give, they give. And they actually give, but you need to give for years. Oh yeah, but I started YouTube and Instagram and I give, but no one watches me. It's just normal because the world is perfect and there's resistance. You're just not gonna start on Instagram or YouTube and do a video and just have a massive personal brand. It just doesn't work like that. People don't know who you are. They don't care about what you say, even though if you know stuff. It just requires repetition as the muscle, as a gym. Life is like a gym, bro. It's always like a gym. Always. The gym teaches you consistency, teaches you that you cannot miss a single day, teaches you that you require a lot of the same thing every day during years to obtain the result you want. Teaches you that actually if you're doing it for the result, you're going to quit. What about all your friends that started in the gym with you? They just wanted the bicep or the abs for the chicks. They're not there anymore. Why are you still on the gym with a bicep and a set of abs? Because you stopped doing it for the chicks. I started for the chicks, but I kept going for me because I wanted, because I enjoyed it, because I needed that pump, because it felt good, because my conscience was telling me to do it. Okay? Same is with helping. You gotta keep doing it. People don't want to help, bro. You want to be helped. You want you want people to give you. You're actually doing a video because you're expecting people to give you back. That's not helping, bro. You know, helping is doing your shit and actually helping people without expecting anything. Look where I got doing this, bro. Look, this is the mansion where I live. Crazy. Like, so tell me how many people in this world, okay, that start with a backpack in a hostel, you know, nearly die of an overdose of cocaine, you know, nearly fuck up their marriage with other chicks, basically washed dishes, worked in construction, was skinny, no one had faith in them. I was bullied when I was young. Tell me who in those scenarios get to this level. There's a Bugatti in the garage amongst 6 supercars. You name the brand, it is there. Jet skis. I mean, I'm just telling you this so you understand how far you can get in life talking financially, okay? Because really, that's not the goal. But I know it's the goal of most of people. Just by helping people without no rush, not expecting anything. You guys should just start giving and not even ask yourself, what are you gonna get back, bro? If you're asking yourself, when am I get back something, you are going to fail, okay? I wanna just give every time more, bro. I mean, you guys understand that I'm not only doing these videos, bro. I also do videos in Spanish. I don't only attend my Instagram, I am LLADOS in English. I also do my Spanish. I don't only have my community in English, which we're already over 50 people. It's crazy, killing it, smashing it. We do calls every week. I'm also doing it for my Spanish people. I am dedicated to this. This is not even my will, bro. This is God's will. I'm working 24/7, suffering 24/7, and giving faith to the world 24/7, because this is the only thing that I want to be doing. Understand that my position right now is not the same as your position right now. I mean, maybe yes, who knows? I mean, hey, if you're in a position similar to me right now, DM me, bro. I wanna hang out with you. I would just wanna love to just meet someone like that. I just love to meet people like that. But yeah, bro, once you actually achieve all your like desires, literally, the body I've always dreamed of, the wife, love of my life. You know, I have the 2 best Chihuahuas dogs. They're like literally like kids. I love them. Best dogs I could ask for. Best family I have, my dad, my mom, my sister. I mean, what can I say about money, bro? I mean, is it even a real thing, money, bro? I've literally bought, had experienced everything I wanted to and more. I never in my mind thought about Bugatti. Like, bro, come on, like, I'm a dishwasher, okay? I'm from Spain. Like, what the fuck, a Bugatti? Like, there's not even like a Spanish football player that has a fucking Bugatti, bro. Like, do you even imagine a Spanish guy that is a dishwasher thinking that he's gonna buy a car that not even like football players of their country have? Do you even think that's gonna be something normal? No one would ever believe that. Well, now it's a fact. So I just said this because my only desire right now is just following God's will. Literally. I mean, the only thing I do is just focus on God, getting close to Him, and I just operate however I'm told to, you know. And I understand that He gives me money, all this money, so that I can actually take more people to Jesus' feet, to the path of Jesus, that actually the path that brought me here. And look, guys, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I've never prayed in my life. I never prayed in my life up to these last few months, obviously, but even these last few months, you can watch my life like a year ago. You know, you can. The last year of my life is when it's also like gone like another level, crazy, and it's obviously when I started to get close to God. God has always been there, but what I'm trying to tell with this, what I'm trying to tell here is that many people pray so much and ask for so much stuff to God. They always ask, and they never give. They never give anything to no one. They're only asking, and they're so selfish. They're not even only asking all the time to God, but they're actually not even doing anything, bro. They're not putting any action. So now, the few times I've asked to God, which I don't really ask much because I don't like to bother people and less Him, but I only ask for wisdom, strength, clarity. I would never ask for like material stuff or like any other thing that's not wisdom. I ask for the best, that's wisdom. Wisdom is it's the best thing that exists. It's better than anything. Wisdom is a solution to everything. So, yeah, guys, there you go. You know, that's how I overcome basically everything with faith and yeah, operating from my spirit and tapping into that like unlimited strength, unlimited power, unlimited everything, bro. It's just, you know, life. It's just a journey. It's a process. It never ends. You guys are just fighting for reaching the finish line when there's no finish line. There's no finish line. So if you don't enjoy the journey, you're never gonna enjoy anything. And yep, we don't really own anything in this world, bro. I don't own this watch even though I paid for it cash. I don't own anything. The system has a big problem with thinking buying something is owning something. I have several houses that I'm selling. I don't even want to own a house. Obviously this mansion I live in here, I don't own and I don't want to own. The world really doesn't really know shit about how to live. But if you listen to the world, you're gonna end up like the world. You know, only sons of God can actually beat the world. The world is a very selfish place. It's a place full of anger. It's a place full of vices, darkness. The world is a place where the problems are seen as problems. When you actually tap in spiritually, the problems are blessings, because that's how you become stronger. That's how God tests your faith with problems, taking away stuff from you. People are like, oh, why did you take my mom? Oh, why did you take my friend? Oh, why did you take all my money, God? Oh, why did you leave me like this? Well, it is just a test. He's testing your faith. He took away my Instagrams, bro. I had 2 Instagrams I was building for over 10 years, 2.2 million followers, taken away in a matter of like 2 weeks between them. And that was a blessing, bro. That was amazing. It took me to it gave me another spiritual rank. I will not go back. And if God doesn't want to give me the instruments back, that's amazing. If He wants to, that's amazing. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I'm actually better than ever. So just take notes, guys, and go for it. You know, you guys want to connect with me, send me a DM on Instagram. It's LLADOS. And you guys check out the free masterclass. You know, I have down here. I also send every week an email for you guys to help you guys. But that masterclass is amazing. It's a guide so you guys can start to win at life and just can start to escape the system and just build a personal brand, build an amazing life, start, you know, accomplishing all your desires. And then when you start doing that, get to a point where you're actually giving faith to others and helping others do that. Let's get it, guys. Love you.